Hey guys, welcome on, beloveds. Happy Tea+Tarot Tuesday. Happy Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas, Harry Potter. No. I don't know why I had to say that. Maybe someone needs to watch Harry Potter right now for Christmas Eve. Um, Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Tea+Tarot Tuesday. We are here on our final week of the year. And so we are going to get into the tea of what we can tune in for these next 7 days. The next time we'll be back will be New Year's Eve. So let's see what Spirit has to say for us for this final week. For those who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas Eve. And hi, Mama Nia, you made it on the live before 3 hours later. Welcome on. I'm glad you did. So it's always fun when we can still see each other, even when we aren't seeing each other in person. So, Merry Christmas Eve. We are going to get into the tea. Happy final week of the year. Thank you, YouTube gods. Finally, they would like us to unite for this final message of the week for the collective. Yes. So I know you've been here though. For the 21-day soul cleansing journey we had earlier. I'm still wearing the same Aries sweater. I just took off my own scarf and added a hat. So, got to change the wardrobe accessories a little. Anyway, how you doing? How you doing, Mom? I'll let other people come on too. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the vibes are going to be like for this final week. I'm excited to see what Spirit has to say for the divine feminine, masculine, collective, what messages from Spirit, and see what kind of next steps from our Lemurian Galactic Council, as well as the 4 agreements next steps, and see what our Tea formations have to say for us too. So I'm excited to get in. This yoga mat has been bothering me because it like lifts up. All right, let me get my little shuffle board slash paper board, whatever this is called. I hope you can see me okay. I hope the lighting is good. We're ready to get into it. All right, so let's go ahead and light some Palo Santo. I always forget to start with the Palo Santo. Welcome on. Welcome on. I can't read very well of your names. Iron Maiden. Yeah, welcome on. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh, I think I remembered, Mama Nia, I'm gonna make you a moderator so that you can help with any kind of vibes that we are not wanting to have on our channel, and just make sure that everyone in the chat is being cordial and positive. Happy holidays, West Cruz. Welcome on. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Okay. From the Trump administration. Okay. Well, I don't care where you're from as long as you're staying positive, because we are here on the high vibes, healing the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love. And we're going to tap into the final messages for this final week. I'm going to light some Palo Santo so we can clear the energy. Ask our guides and Spirit to give us a clear message, and make sure that all of our energies and vibes can be positive. If you are willing to be positive and add positive vibes to this channel, then you may stay. You are welcome. But if you are going to not participate in positivity, then you may let yourself out the door. And I will have our moderators remove you. Okay. Welcome on, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for your beautiful comments. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Tenfold to you all. Thank you. All right, you guys ready to get into the energies of the last week of the year 2024? Can you believe it? Where has the time gone? What has your year been like? What has your year been like? 2 plus 2 plus 4 is the year of 8. So that is ending old cycles, beginning new cycles. Okay, this year has been the year of ending cycles of codependency, of unhealthy habits and addictions, of things that are not in alignment with our highest self, so that we can move into the year of 9 of independence and whole journey to wholeness and self fulfillment. Yes. Gushing with blessings all tenfold to you too. Classic. Yes. I have to get closer because my glasses don't really help with far sight. Um, Landon says it's been great having have it's been great. Have a great Christmas if you celebrate. Thank you so much. Tenfold back to you as well. I hope you have a blessed Christmas. Yes. Felice says I'm Taurus. And smoking, okay, you better do your thing. Earth sign, Taurus. I'm a Taurus moon, so bull gang family for sure. Yes, Mama Nia says love prevails. Absolutely, always, always, always. So we're here to bring in the love, to bring in the love to the final 7 days of the year. I'm so stoked. Yes, Taurus as well. Okay, we got a lot of bull gangs up in here. Love it. That's steadfast, loyal. I know I got my Aries, tribe on because I'm also an Aries. Aries sun, Taurus moon. Gotta love it. So, you know what I want to do? Before I get into it, if you guys feel it, I have a heart chakra sound bowl that I do like to get some prophetic downloads to come through to kind of feel the energy before we get into the tarot of the divine feminine, masculine, and collective from spirit, just to see what kind of vibes we're feeling. If you're okay with that. I like to do that for my daily divine messages each morning. I haven't introduced myself. For those who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Princess Leah. Yes, that is my real name. No, my parents are not Star Wars fans, but the Force is with me. As we are here celebrating, and my channel is around healing the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind. I am an intuitive artist, a musician, a dancer, singer, writer, and as well as a messenger from spirit. Oh, we just had a firework, I think that was. I hope that was a firework that just came out for the for the Christmas Eve. But yes, I definitely am a very, very intuitive being, have always been a very sensitive soul and empath. And I feel that it is my calling here to channel from the highest vibrational frequencies of conscious love so that we can continue to shine in our highest vibrational light. Okay, so let's tap in front to our heart chakra, shall we? You can place your hand on your heart if you would like. If you don't want to, that's okay too, but I just want to see what spirit has in store for us for this final year of 2024. I don't know if you can hear the faint sound of the heart. It's not loud, but I can feel the vibrations. Spirit wants us to follow our heart, is what I'm hearing in this final week. Have fun and reflect on how far you've come this year. Reflect on your victories as well as your challenges. your blessings as well as your lessons. If you are here right now, you've made it farther than some who have not made it to the end of the year. And that is something to celebrate. You have been awakening to your intuitive skills. My left eye is starting to twitch. And it's been doing that all day. And my mom says that left eye is connected to your intuitive, spiritual awakening. This year has been clearing and cleansing and purging old versions of ourselves so that it can make space for our highest timeline, our highest self, our highest potential, our fullest capacity, so we can truly be. Wow, that just stopped abruptly. So we can truly, and then it stopped. Be. Period. Truly be. Not be successful, not be rich, not be in love. Truly be. Thank you, Spirit. So I hope that resonated with someone. That is a beautiful download. And let's carry on, shall we? Welcome on, everyone. Welcome on, everyone. AA Ron, welcome. Tenfold back to you. All right. So the way I like to do my Tea and Tarot Tuesday episodes, if you are new to the channel, we are going to tap into the highest frequencies of the divine feminine energy collective, the divine masculine energy collective, the divine collective as one. We're going to tap into what messages Spirit has for us. We have the Modern Goddess deck for the divine feminine. We have the Rider-Waite's traditional tarot for the divine masculine. We have just a generic tarot, which is beautiful for collective. We have the Star Child Akashic Tarot. We also have some oracles of Beyond Lemuria by Izzy Ivy and the Four Agreements oracles by Don Miguel Ruiz. So splitting right to the middle for the heart space of the divine feminine, we have the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So the energies for this week in the heart space might be feeling a bit anxious. Maybe you feel like you're kind of in this space of competition with authority, with the status quo, with others. I'm hearing trying to keep up with the Kardashians. So maybe you feel like you have to have had done X, Y, and Z, and maybe you felt like you needed to check off multiple things off your list for this year, and maybe you don't feel like you've done it yet because of that Eight of Swords. Maybe you feel like you haven't done it, and that makes you feel a bit stuck. Maybe you feel stuck in the placement of where you are, and that's why you are kind of feeling a bit like you are kind of fighting against your authority for yourself, for your leadership, for your freedom, I'm hearing for some. Keep in mind that the feminine energy is within us all. The feminine and masculine energy is within us all. We all carry it. It's not a matter of gender. It's not a matter of what our body parts and all the things have. Okay? We all carry this feminine, masculine energy. The feminine energy is of your non-physical. It's of your thoughts, of your creativity, of all the senses, right? The sensuality. It's what has not come into fruition yet. That idea, conception, air space. And then you have the masculine energy, which is bringing that into fruition. Okay. the physical. So think of that from the aspect of your own self while you're listening, as well as if you are tuning in for a counterpart, look at it from their perspective of their own masculine feminine energy as well. So we have the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. Okay, so maybe you're trying to follow a inner child dream. Maybe you have these innocent emotions that are healing right now. Maybe you have been going through a lot of inner child healing this year, and that has, given you some insight about who you are meant to be. Yes, beautiful. The Hierophant coming out. Who you are meant to be. You have been doing so much growth. I just saw 1555. You have been doing so much soul growth. And you are now expanding out of your comfort zone, out of your old life, right? What did we say? We're clearing, we're shifting, we're ending old cycles to begin new cycles so we can come into our fullest, so we can just be free. The peacock energy of being big, bold, beautiful, flamboyant, larger than life energy here. Hierophant is also Capricorn energy, in my opinion, because it's about the traditions. So maybe you are recognizing this week, you're like, this, you're reflecting back this year and you're like, okay, moving into next year, what kind of traditions do I want to continue? This is also about soul contracts. So you have moved out of your old contracts, right? You are now expanding bigger. Maybe you are moving out of an old home into a bigger home. Maybe you're going to get a bigger home that can fit you and your energy. I'm hearing your world has to now fit the expansion of your energy. Okay, look at that, because you are the emperor. Beautiful. All right, so divine masculine energy here, but also divine protector. You are the protector, the provider. You might be the breadwinner of your home. Maybe you're a parent, the parent that, provides for the household. Maybe you're a single parent and you're the mom and dad for this divine feminine collective. Maybe you're also calling in a divine masculine energy. Regardless of what it resonates for you, this you have overcome so many circumstances. And this year, this week, Spirit wants you to know that beyond the chaos, the end of the year chaos is always crazy. So instead of being in your head, in your heart space, you might be feeling like you're stuck and that there's no way out, or that you don't have the authority or leadership to move out of whatever space you feel stuck in. But just remember, you are coming out as the Hierophant. Okay, that is your overall energy, divine feminine. Hierophant and the Emperor. Also, this is definitely a conversation for some divine feminine collective who are calling in a divine masculine, because the Hierophant is the original divine masculine energy, and the Emperor is also the divine masculine card. So for the fact that the two cards that are showing right now for the feminine energy collective, the Hierophant and the Emperor, there's definitely some strong masculine energy around you, within you, above you, guiding you. This could also be like, strong ancestral, divine masculine energy. It's not about gender, but it could be, father figures, grandfathers, uncles, brothers. It could be lovers. It could be, spouses. But it can also be that masculine energy within you that's coming, that's I'm hearing coming online, that's strengthening and maturing and providing. You are becoming your own provider, beyond the chaos. You are growing out of the limitations of not being able to take care of yourself, and are now shifting into, I got this. I can do this. I can take care of me, myself, and God. But for some of you, you also are calling in a very, very, very mature and protective divine masculine who's healthy, who is strong, who is mature. I already said that. But when I say divine masculine, I'm hearing like there's so many words that I'm hearing, and then there's like this alarm going off outside. So I always take in all the messages that are coming through as messages. So there's definitely an alarm going off around some sort of masculine energy. I don't know who it is, but my heart started fluttering. So I don't know who it is for you, but whoever it is, it's somebody that has your heart fluttering, somebody who is very flamboyant with that peacock energy, and it's just like, see me, right? That emperor energy that's like focused, but also just like sacred masculine, someone who can hold the feminine space, okay? Someone who can hold the feminine and meet the divine feminine and her sacred divine feminine. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's get into the divine masculine. That might be just a message for just a few, but if that is the case, watch out now. I'm also hearing, with the volcano in the back, watch out now, because the chaos is real, because look what's underneath that is the Three of Swords. So maybe there is some history with this divine masculine that may be chaotic, but I'm hearing the chaos was in the past. The chaos was in the past, okay? And leave it in the past is what I'm hearing, because you are healing third party energies. So that could be, with, karmic tie. I don't really like to get into the third parties too much, but with the Three of Swords, I always hear the karmic energy. It could be another person. It could be an addiction. It could be a job. It could be like workaholism. It could be family. Third parties don't have to necessarily be like another person, but I'm hearing, because of this erupted volcano, that's in the past, divine feminine. So look forward. If this is for you, if this is a divine masculine that maybe you have history with that has caused a lot of heartbreak, it's in the past. So get out of your head about it. Get out of your head of what you feel stuck from where you are or from the past. Get out of the stuckness of the past, because this is a soul contract. This is an equal partnership. I'm hearing allow them to be who they need to be and you be who you need to be, so you can come in and be interdependent. So you're not depending on the other person to be your everything, to fill your voids, to heal your wounds, right? That's not their responsibility. But because you have been healing, as long as you get out of your head and not let the past keep you stuck from this future, this partnership, this equal partnership, then you can learn to give and receive. Because look, wow, Spirit, keep talking right now, because there's the Ten of Pentacles, because this is a familial legacy that you're leaving. This is a soul mirroring journey. This is a divine counterpart with the Lover's card here with the Ten of Pentacles. This is really beautiful, feminine. Masculine, you're gonna have to wait, because there was more that needed to be said for the feminine, I guess. Spirit said, look what you don't see coming. This is at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see this week, what you don't see. If you can move past if you can move past the Three of Swords, the heartbreak from the past, if you can move past the past, then all you have left, once you move past the past, you have the Two of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Lovers. That is really beautiful. That's bringing a lot of a lot of generational healing, generational love, generational wealth. This is also past life love. You have loved this person in every lifetime that you have ever encountered. In Divine Feminine, I'm seeing with this Hierophant card, this is old love. You've been on this rodeo. You've been on this human experience a few times. So that's why you know. You have the ability to leave a legacy. Just, I'm hearing, let it be though, right? Remember when that heart chakra just stopped. Let it be as it is. Let the person be as they are. See them and you. That's why the Lover's card is the mirror. See them and you. See yourself in them. The reflection of who they are. The reflection of who you are, seeing your soul in another. But it also leads to being proud of yourself. Love is love. This could be same-sex marriage, I'm hearing, for some marriage. I don't know, union, I guess I could say, right? Because of the pride. But this can also be your chakras. You share the same vibrational frequency of energetic light codes. Really beautiful. Allow the past. Look, there's that rainbow. So yeah, miracles, pride, the path is wide open. Okay, if you allow yourself to be able to look past the chaos, if you allow, you got to get through these first. You got to look past the volcano that's erupting. You got to look past the heartbreak from the past. You got to, or the third parties, or the imperfections of the other person is what I'm hearing too. You got to look past the fear. Eight of the swords are of the mind. You have to look past the mental blockages of fear, false expectations appearing real. All right? Because you got some delicious stuff. If you can work through that, boo, that's beautiful. All right. Thank you for the clarification, Feminine. Thank you. Somebody needed to hear that extra clarification, so I really appreciate that. All right, Masculine. So the masculine energy here in the heart space. Yeah, okay, this week the masculine's walking away from what's no longer serving and ending the old cycles of betrayal, of pain, is coming to a completion. This is, the cycle is ending because of, in that heart space, choosing to walk away from what is no longer emotionally serving your soul alignment. The 10 of Swords is beautiful, right? Because that means you are laying down the ending the cycles of repetitive toxic cycles. Maybe those are the cycles that causing the Three of Swords in the heart. Yeah, for the feminine, I just remembered that the Three of Swords also has those rainbows coming out. So there's the rainbow in every storm, right? The rainbow in every storm. But also I'm hearing the masculine, when you hurt a unicorn, as divine as the feminine is, she gonna bleed rainbows because she's a magical creature. And you cannot take out the magic of a unicorn, of the divine feminine, no matter how many swords you want to stick in there. But she's going to come up and she's going to show up larger than life, glow up. Okay? Yes, so I'm hearing the feminine is raising her standards so that the masculine has to, match those standards, match that vibrational frequency if he wants to stay in alignment and union. Okay, so this is we going Dr. Phil today for somebody, but somebody's spirit guides are like, we're gonna have couples therapy right now. That's really funny. Before we get into more of the tea of the masculine, okay, this Page of Wands energy. So I'm going to have a sip of my tea. For those of you who don't know, one of my favorite things that I like to do is make handcrafted fruit infused herbal tea with my FemRems tea apothecary. So if that is something that you're ever interested in, if you like tea and you live in the United States, I'm happy to blend some fruit infused mango ginger yerba mate or some berry mint chamomile. But that's what I'm sipping on right now, is a blend of my mango ginger yerba mate, as well as this delicious new white tea that my old neighbor gave to me for Christmas as a gift, which I thought was really kind. And it's very florally mixed with my fruit infusion. So I'm really excited about it. And if you need to get your tea as well, because apparently there's some tea that needs to be shared right now. All right, so cheers. And always don't forget to enjoy the journey along the way. All right, let's see what the tea is for this masculine. Yes, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. The tenfold back to you. Okay, masculine here. It's in the page of wands. Okay, so starting out with that energy of the page for both feminine and masculine overall. I'm hearing with the page of wands, the masculine, yeah, is like kind of feeling that overall energy of immaturity is what I'm hearing. Okay, like there's this passion. However, he needs to focus and direct and channel that energy somewhere in a healthy way, because right now he is maybe showing up as a page of immature. The Knight of Swords trying to show, you know, what are you doing with that passion is the question. And where is it going, and is it healthy, and is it channeled correctly? So that's what I'm hearing with the masculine energy with that page. So a couple cards came out, so let's go ahead and get into it for masculine. All right, bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, masculine wants to speak today. So we have this the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Ace or Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Wow, lots of swords energy. The masculine is in his head this week. The masculine's in his head this week about what? About a conversation and a decision that he knows he needs to make, and then that he knows he needs to make haste on is what I'm hearing. Maybe he's feeling like the time is running out, and it has to do with love. It has to do with something that is emotionally fulfilling for him. The knights are offerings, right? Proposals. So there's something that the masculine needs to speak up that's on his heart. And he is unsure of which decision he's going to make, which way he's going to go, but he is feeling like time is running out. That's what I'm hearing with this Knight of Swords, and I kind of started choking a little bit, so maybe he's feeling like he's choking on his words, and that's why he's not sure which direction he wants to make. But the Two of Swords is about walking by faith and not by sight. You see, she's blindfolded. You see, walking by faith and not by sight, and she's in front of this body of water. So even though the swords are about the mind, the mental communication, right, the consciousness, your consciousness, it's with this body of water. This masculine's like having to go use the emotions, go by emotion and intuition and by faith, instead of by what the two eyes, physical eyes, human eyes can see right now. And the Page of Swords, look, now my eyes starting to twitch. So yep, trying to go by intuition, okay? The Page of Swords underneath the Knight of Swords. There is some maturity that's coming through with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So trusting in divine intervention, trusting in divine clarity right now, right? Kind of giving it that, I don't want to say the leap of faith, but it's almost like hoping, the leap of hope. Just calling upon higher power, because right now it feels like it's out of his hands, right? It feels like he's out of control. He's stuck in his mind, and he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Back at that Eight of Swords that the feminine was feeling too. He doesn't know that he's actually not trapped. Like, he might be tied up and blindfolded, but if you really look close, he could walk right through those swords. But he doesn't know that, because mentally he feels stuck. He doesn't realize that he actually has the decisions and the choices between, are his. Like, all he has to do is make this decision that is from the heart. But he's feeling like this, completely strapped down, completely like, I don't know where to go. This Page of Swords is, Page of Swords, they consider the stalker of the tarot, which is hilarious. So maybe the masculine is also doing a lot of observing. I saw a post, I guess, that I posted 13 years ago on my Facebook page that said, observe. No, I think my mom actually gave it, like, sent it to I don't know. But it showed up right before this session, so it's a message for somebody. And it says, observe, don't absorb. So maybe the masculine is trying to observe without absorbing, because he is in this mental space. So maybe he is feeling, and if I look at it from the vertical standpoint, the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So he knows that he has to mature. He knows that he has to make this decision. He knows that he has to, speak and communicate. But right now it's almost like he's feeling so scared, is what I'm hearing, stuck mentally to speak what is on his heart, to share and offer this love, that right now he's kind of just trying to take a leap of faith, walk by faith. There's divine is with him though, right? And I say his and her for pronouns for the masculine and feminine, but again, it's not about gender, so he's kind of trusting in the intuition and trusting that divine will, spirit will clear the way. This Ace of Wands with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Kind of trusting that if he can get out of his head, if he can follow his heart, if he can say the words, but it's like almost he's in his head of trying to find the right word. So instead he's kind of just watching from afar. Maybe he's lurking the social media over at the feminine. Maybe he's, kind of just like trying to gather his thoughts. Maybe he's not responding back fast or quick enough because he's in his head. Maybe he's not responding back at all because he completely feels stuck, but trusting in divine, whatever this is. If it's not a romantic thing for the masculine, then it's, trying to trust that what he's building, a career, a business, maybe it's, planting the seeds of a business startup, trusting the Seven of Pentacles of divine timing, okay? Divine intervention is with these aces right here. Okay, this is planting the seeds and letting it grow, trusting that the flowers and the garden will grow as long as you continue to nurture it. You can't just sit there and stare at the garden in hopes for it to grow faster. You have to actually water the garden. If it is a relationship, you have to actually put effort into the relationship. You have to nurture the relationship. You have to water and give it the proper sunlight. And you can't let it be outside in the cold for it to freeze up, right? Right? You can't go cold on them, right? You have to allow yourself to give it the right amount of light. You have to trust every step of the way. This is a lot of divine trust. And at the bottom of the deck, what we don't see. And then we have the star card underneath that. Yeah. And the 8 of Pentacles underneath that. So working, this masculine is working and is waiting and working and nurturing this star, this wish, because this is a wish fulfillment. Whatever it is for this masculine, whether it is a romantic gesture or relationship, or whether it's bliss work, his purpose in life, right? His career, what does he want to do with his life? Where does he want to be? Maybe he feels like he has to work against, he's working on, his projects and his business so that he can stand up against the status quo. That 5 of Wands is out here like the feminine. Maybe this week he feels like he's got to work hard to get the end of this year quota met. He's got to work hard to please his boss. He's got to work hard so that he can also stand up and say, I'm taking lead, I'm taking charge. I want to be the authority. I want to build. Maybe this is healthy competition as well. Maybe feels like he's competing against other people. And it could be healthy competition, but maybe it's also competition for a position at work. I'm hearing for someone. Competition for another masculine, of other masculines for this feminine, if it is for someone. Either way, if he keeps fighting, if he keeps working, if he keeps building, if he keeps trusting, victory is his. He will succeed. And he will shine and he will rise above because the world is in his hands. Yes. He can go anywhere he wants to go. Thy rod and thy staff will comfort him. Beautiful. So that is what you don't see coming, masculine. Is that as long as you trust, as long as you take those steps, you do have to do some internal deep reflection with that Hermit card. You may be going within while you're trying to, very much there's a lot of action. There's passion that wants to be taken with the Knight of Swords. There's a decision that he knows he has to make, but he's feeling kind of blocked right now and mentally. And he's trying to just listen to his intuition. Where do I want to go? I'm hearing, how do I want to close out this year? And it feels like a lot of pressure. So he's kind of just like woman back a little bit and trying to listen to spirit, trying to listen to, and I'm also hearing trying to just hoping that God will intervene. I'm almost hoping for serendipity of some sort, that the decision will be made for him by divine. But unfortunately, masculine, you can do that. No choice at all is still a choice, right? And so you just have to be prepared for whatever might come about if you don't make that decision. If you're competing against other people for that position or for that project or for that person, if you're not gonna fight for it, you have to be okay with what with the results. And even if you are fighting for it, you still got to be okay with the results. But what does LeBron James say? I don't know if he actually says that. I'm pretty sure it's LeBron James that says you only miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Okay, so somebody might be a basketball fan, LeBron James fan, you might play basketball, or that just might resonate with you. So that's what I'm hearing Spirit say for you, masculine, okay? I hope that resonates. It's really beautiful. And I wish you all the best on whatever decision that you are needing to make. And, just trust that the clarity will come with, Spirit is with you. The Ace of Wands, you're going to clear out all that mess that's in your head. Okay, clear out those false expectations appearing real, right? Fear is just a false ego, false energy, false emotions, false evidence appearing real. So Spirit's gonna clean it out for you. You just have to trust that the words, the conversation, the message, all those words are trying to come through will come out in it perfectly as needed. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. All right, so let's see what the collective is feeling together as one. As one collective, how are they feeling? How is the collective feeling as one? In the heart space, beautiful. 10 of Cups and the Hierophant energy, okay? So mirroring the feminine here with that Hierophant, and then the 10 of Cups. So the heart space of the collective, divine feminine as one, is feeling very emotionally fulfilled about this soul contract, about this new contract, about this decision. You know, maybe there is I mean, this is a very, very strong kind of union energy of 10 of Cups, of Hierophant, you know, that traditional marriage kind of energy. Maybe there's, you know, I don't know. So let's see some more information about it. Okay, sometimes I shuffle and get them all messed up. So that's a delicious energy though. Maybe that's the energy that in the heart space for this week of this final week of the year. Are you fulfilled, collective? Did this final week is making you look back at, are you fulfilled with this year? And what is next year? You know, how can next year be this new contract of leading towards that happily ever after, of that fulfillment? Whatever it is, you got the 6 of Wands, so you're gonna be victorious no matter what. All right, so the energy overall for the collective is feeling very victorious and very confident in, you know, prevailing. Love will always prevail. Okay, so let's check this out. We have the Judgment, 10 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. Beautiful. And the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. I love that. Look at the intertwining. Second time confirmation for that feminine energy of the Lovers here. Bottom of the deck, ready to show up what we don't see coming this week. Really beautiful. And look at my left eye twitching again. So this is a very, very strong. I'm really tapping in. Now my throat's like getting all itchy. So I'm tapping into someone's energy right now. That's very feeling really, really strongly about this. Judgment, 10 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. So there's definitely completion as well here. At the end of the day, I'm hearing with that Judgment card, Saturn energy. Saturn rules Capricorn. We just got into the Capricorn energy or Capricorn season. Happy birthday, Cappies. By the way, you know, I'm hearing that Judgment, at the end of the day, there's a transformation that's taking place in the collective, and the transformation is causing the completion of a really heavy, burdensome cycle of the 10 of Wands. And I just burped a little, so releasing some fear around whatever has been really burdensome, so that you can really come into what you value most. Of the 4 of Pentacles, what is it that you value most? And what can you hold on to? And I'm also hearing the 10 of Wands is completing, laying those burdens down, right? All of that, I'm hearing the burdens of codependency, laying the burdens down of everyone else's responsibilities, and traveling lightly is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the two crescent moons here. So I know that we're in a, where are we? You see those crescent moons? So I'm seeing we're getting ready to come into our new moon in Capricorn on the 30th. All right. So what do you want to release? What are the final things that you want to release at the end of this week, the end of this year? It's not the end of your life, God willing, but it's the end of the year. What do you not want to bring into 2025? What are you not willing to bring with you into 2025? Who are you not willing to bring into 2025 with you, right? What kind of energy? Because you are embodying what you don't see is this love, is the light and the dark, the shadows, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine intertwining within you. Okay, you are coming into a space of calmer waters, the Six of Swords, because there is a fresh new, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles back to back. There's a fresh new energy, a fresh new relationship, a fresh new chance at life, I'm hearing, at love, I'm hearing. And the path is wide open for you. The path is wide open for this love, yes. So, Knight of Wands there. So, listen to your heart. Keep pouring into yourself. See the yin and the yang within yourself, the lights and the shadows within yourself, as well as within a divine counterpart. If this is a divine counterpart, you know, if it's resonating with you in that aspect. And also, you know, release the burdens of that, the heaviness. I keep hearing from the past. So someone is really, again, that Four of Pentacles, letting go of all the baggage. You know, I'm thinking about, because the Four of Pentacles is typically someone who's like holding tight onto a pentacle, and there's like one on the head and two on the ground, and they're just holding one in their heart. So I'm hearing like, what are your values that you are holding on to that you know won't shake, right? What are you holding on to that is your most valuable priority and your most important priority? And it's your, I'm here, because I'm holding my heart and I'm holding the rose quartz. That's your heart, that's yourself. But what are you willing to let go of? If you, let's say for instance, I'm getting an analogy, if you're traveling, right? And this, maybe you are traveling over the holidays for someone, or for the new year or whatever. But I'm hearing, if you're traveling and, you know, maybe in the past you may have traveled with a ton of baggage. Like, I'm talking, you know, you gonna be gone for like a few days and you got like 3 suitcases, one full of shoes, one full of, you know, dresses, you got your toiletry bag, you know, and you have to like carry all this luggage, and then you got to check all that luggage in, and then, you know, and you're like, what do you need all that for though? And now you're coming into this new perspective of like, do I really need to carry 15 pairs of shoes for 3 days? Like, I mean, I know I need options, but come on, you know, like, do I really need, like, maybe you're just simplifying your life. Maybe this is a actual conversation you've had with yourself recently that you are like shifting into this perspective of minimal. I know we had a couple of Tauruses that were on this channel on this live earlier. Taurus, like I said, I'm a Taurus moon, so Taurus is about quality, not quantity. Okay, it's not about the amount of stuff you have, it's about the quality of the things you have. It's about, is this going to last forever? I will spend more money on something that is going to last for a lot longer of a time, that is better for the environment, that I can use in multiple different ways. That is the minimalistic mentality. It's not poverty mentality. There's a difference. So maybe you're shifting out of poverty mentality, like, I can't afford that, I'm broke, I got to spend less. But moving into this quality mentality. I like that. I haven't heard it that way. Thank you, Spirit. So moving out of poverty mentality and into quality mentality, right? I'm choosing to prioritize this Four of Pentacles. I'm letting go of the baggage, of the things that are unnecessary. I can do with, you know, one pair of shoes, maybe two if I really need it for this weekend. I can rewear two pair of pants, maybe some shorts and jeans, or a couple of sweaters, you know, maybe one dress. Like, you don't need all of it, because at the end of the day, if you're packing, and everybody knows this too, if you're packing and you can't even fit all your stuff before you leave, you know it good and well you're not going to be able to afford any kind of space for souvenirs, getting anything else. Like, you're going to come back and be like, I can't fit anything, so you're going to have to leave something anyway, right? So I'm hearing this as a message for some. If you don't allow yourself, if you have too much baggage, if you're carrying too much stuff into the new, I'm hearing new year, new relationships, even if it's with an old partner, if you're still carrying and holding on to that baggage from the past, you cannot, there's not enough room for any kind of newness to unfold. There's not enough room for any kind of additional experiences, memories, love, right? I'm hearing that for someone, okay? That's what's shifting. That's what the Judgment card is contemplating. I can't tell you how much downloads are like coming through me right now. It's like, I'm like, my right ear is ringing, my left eye is twitching. I just like had this like weird like whiff of like, almost like, I don't know what you would even call it, where you kind of get dizzy for a second. Like, that happened for a moment. That's been happening all day to me. And so I'm just like, there's a lot of quantum shifting, leaping, awakening happening within this collective right now, for sure. And it's beautiful. I love it. I love it. So I love that shifting out of, we're laying the burdens down of poverty, the burdens and of scarcity, of lack, of fear, of old, so that we can make space, so we can have room for growth, have room for what we value most, have room for quality. I love it. That's beautiful, because this love is beautiful. You're coming into new waters. You know, the dust is settling this week. Really love that. There's a new opportunity and a new love of that Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Really beautiful collective. I really love that for you. I love that for us, because we're all a part of the collective. So however that resonates with you, I hope it does. If it does, feel free to smash that like button if you haven't already done so already. Make sure that you, if you want to continue staying in these high vibes, you're part of our soul tribe, Princess Leah 888. We're trying to heal the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love. Look at this beautiful energy. Thank you, Spirit. So let's see what Spirit has to say to us directly from the Star Child Akashic Tarot. And then we'll move into some oracles, some tea formations, and we'll call it a day. Hope y'all feeling with me. If you're still rocking and rolling and vibing, make sure you're taking what resonates and just leave the rest for someone else. So, okay, so we got more swords. Spirit is showing the 3 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. So this week, the heart space, Spirit is saying, is trying to help us in our heart space right now of, again, releasing, I'm hearing releasing the baggage, releasing the karmic ties, releasing the heartbreaks, the third parties of this year, you know, releasing all of that, the past pain, memories, because it's just causing anxiety. It's just causing anxiety in your heart. Okay, releasing it. Maybe you're reflecting this year on, you know, the mistakes you've made and the things that you've learned, and, you know, give yourself grace is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Give yourself grace. And I'm also hearing give yourself a break, which then reminds me to have some tea breaks. Give yourself a tea break, okay? Maybe you need to have a tea date with somebody. You know, I'll have a tea and tarot soul session date with you. You can always hit me up. I'd be happy to sit down and have some tea with you. You can have some of my FemRems, loose leaf, handcrafted, fruit infused herbal tea, delicious for the soul. If that's something that you would like, my information is in my description box below. I do have some openings available for this next week. So if any of this is resonating and you would like to get a little bit more clarification for you, yeah, hit me up. I'd be happy to provide insight from Spirit directly to you. So we have the 7 of crystals here at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying, wait, be patient, be still is really what I'm hearing. What did we just say? Take a break, take a tea break, have a tea date, pause, breathe, trust. Whatever your heart space is feeling right now at the end of this year, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling anxious about next year, if you are feeling, you know, heartbroken by how this year turned out, maybe, I mean, it is the holiday season and it is Christmas Eve, you guys. I know I'm not doing like a super Christmas, I should be in my Christmas sweater. What was I thinking? Anyway, I didn't even think about it. But anyway, tomorrow for our souls, our 21-day soul cleansing journey, I'll wear my Christmas sweater. But maybe you are feeling like, it's Christmas. What was I thinking? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? It's the last of the year, last week of the year. Why didn't I do this year? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I say this? Maybe you're just in your head overthinking. We had a lot of swords energy coming through. And Spirit is saying, I know, I feel it. I know, I see your heart. Be still and know that I am God. I am love. I am good. I am grace. I am here. Okay? I am source. All right. We have some conversations that want to come through. Spirit is saying, thank you. We have that 4 of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. So what you don't see from Spirit is telling us to, again, the 4 of Crystals. It's interesting how energy changes, how energies in the cards changes with the context of what we're talking about. That's why not every single time the cards would mean the same exact thing. It's based on what other cards are around. So I am going to go into these a little bit more, but I'm hearing Spirit saying be cautious. You know, be cautious about your heart, because that is your most valuable priority. And to take some time, if you need to take time to think before you react, before you respond, before you go back to old ways, before you just assume, okay, this is how I want it to come out. All right. Take a break before you go back to old habits, before you go back to old patterns. Even if the old patterns are coming, or habits or feelings are coming up. Because we have the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Swords again. This is the 3rd time we have the 8 of Swords coming out. And then the 2nd time the 3 of Swords is coming out. So we're still in our head. I keep hearing the 11 of Swords. Welcome on, Crystal. Glad you're here with us. We're still feeling like we're in our heads, right? We're still feeling like we are, this week Spirit says you may be feeling in your head. You may be feeling stuck mentally from past pain or third party karmic ties, situations, whatever that might look like for you, you know. But we have then the Knight of Swords, the King of Crystals. We have 3 knights out here. The Knight of Swords, the Knight of Crystals, and the Knight of Cups. And then the King of Crystals. Okay? So there's again that leap. Spirit is saying mature. Remember how in the masculine energy, we had the Page of Swords to the Knight of Swords, and now we have the Knight of Swords to the King of Crystals. So it's not only there's a maturing that's happening, Spirit is also saying that there's a maturing and a shift. So you're coming out of the mind, being afraid to take that leap, to jump into the next portal, the next timeline. I'm hearing Spirit say everything that you want is on the other side of this portal, which is on the other side of your fear. And so, taking this leap, she's kind of peeking over and she's like, oh, I can do it. I know I can. I just got to do it. I just got to do it. That's what the masculine's feeling with this Eight of Swords too, right? I know I got to go after it. I got to go, right? As it's facing, when you guys see my daily divine recap tomorrow, you're going to see the cards and you're going to see how the masculine and the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords is literally looking over at the feminine energy here. Same with over here, looking towards. But he's looking also, the King of Crystals is looking at the Eight of Swords, okay? But what I'm hearing is maturing and then shifting, maturing out of this. I know I can take this leap, but I'm kind of nervous. I know I got to make this decision, but I'm kind of scared. I know that everything I want is on the other side of this portal. If I just jump into this portal, if I just take a leap of faith, I'm hearing 2025 is going to come no matter what. So I might as well get ready and jump in with both feet, or be scared. But what energy do you want to move into 2025 with? That's what we're shifting this week. And then so he's going to go from that in the mental to the King of Crystals of grounding, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Grounding. Because his heart space, he's stable. And I'm saying he just because this is the king, but this is Spirit's message for us. So it could be the masculine energy that we were talking about in this masculine collective. It can also be the masculine energy within us. If for those who more so identify as divine feminine, but we all carry that masculine energy. But I'm hearing that there's this shift that's going to go from the mental to more stable, and there's going to be this abundance, and there's going to be more, I'm hearing loyalty in the heart space, grounding, stability. That's all I can keep hearing right now with that. Abundance. There's going to be enough. There's going to be enough. So whatever you might be feeling, Spirit just keeps saying, whatever that means for you, there's going to be enough. If you're feeling scarce with resources, especially since we have, again, the holidays and all of the spending that we have to feel like we have to do to provide, to be, there's going to be enough. And then we have the Knight of Crystals and the Knight of Cups. Remember, we have a lot of knights out here on the floor of offerings. This week there may be, again, a lot of offerings. Maybe it's the gifts that are being offered for the holidays. Maybe it's, proposals of, hey, I would really like if we did this, or if we moved it this direction. This could be engagement for some. This could also be, taking your status of wherever you are, whether it's in a relationship or whether it's within your own self or a job, and you know, maybe there'll be a promotion. There might be a promotion for someone. There might be an engagement for someone. There might be whatever kind of conversation that wants to be had, but there's this love, and it may have taken for freaking ever. I'm hearing for someone. Because the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Crystals, is the slowest knight in the deck. The slowest. Taurus energy, okay? Taurus the tortoise. Slow and steady wins the race, though. Because when you come in too hot and heavy, you see there's no Knight of Wands here. We saw the Page of Wands for a brief moment for the masculine, but you know, if it's too fast, maybe I'm hearing that spirit is saying this is the time to take it slow. I'm hearing I just channeled John Legend's song Ordinary People. Take it slow. Oh, this time we'll take it slow. Take it slow. Oh, this time we'll take it slow. So maybe that is like words that might be resonating with some of you right now. This time, maybe it's this Lovers, right? With the Emperor and the Hierophant, this new contract. Take it slow. You don't have to jump in. Maybe, I know that the Knight of Swords says jump in with, you got to leap. Jump into this portal. You can jump it too with your both feet, while also taking it slow. Okay, this spirit's like, it don't make sense, but it does make sense. Just sit with it. Sit with it. Take the leap. It's okay to take the leap, to jump in, but also take it slow with this Four of Crystals by, you know, moving with caution. Okay, spirit. Oxymoron much? Okay, there's take that leap. Leap in with both. You got to get to this portal. This portal's going to come no matter what. This new year's going to come no matter what. Do you want to leap by faith? Or do you want to leap in fear? Do you want to leap by faith, or do you want to leap in fear? That's what I hear Spirit say. But you know, you can leap in faith and still be cautious. You can leap in faith and still release your burdens. And still release your burdens. Surrender. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, this energy, I'm trying to channel so much energy right now for this collective. There's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot. So I'm trying to channel it for the words of this frequency, and the word that is coming through is surrender. Surrender, render yourself to me. That's what Spirit's saying. Janae Aiko, surrender. Maybe these songs resonate with you, because look. Look. Be cautious with your heart. I'm hearing like a treasure, you know, value treasure, okay? But that doesn't mean block your heart off. You see, there's still an opening. There's still allow the space, right? Remember going back to that Four of Pentacles that we went into with the collective, the Four of Crystals is here again for Spirit. Remember that you got to leave space for divine in this connection. You got to leave space for renewal, for movement, for an addition. So surrender, render yourself to me. All right, this Ten of Wands, release these burdens. This Ten of Wands came out this morning in my daily divine messages. So maybe that message might be resonant for someone as well if you want to go back and listen to it. But what's interesting is that the Ten of Wands came out right now, because when I was listening back to the daily divine messages for my own, self, because spirit speaks through me, but then sometimes I don't really pick up because I'm just channeling it through. So I listen back. And when I was noticing, when I was looking at this 10 of wands, is how, this is a different kind of 10 of wands. First of all, there are two of them, right? They're like the mirroring of each other. But I'm also seeing how the wands are scattered in different directions. Do you see that? 3 going, to the right, 3 going to the left, 3 going downward, and then 1 in the middle, like that ace of wands almost. So I'm hearing like maybe you feel like there are so many different, the burdens of feeling like there are so many different directions you can go, that even that can be burdensome, right? Decision paralysis is a thing. So I should know I have it bad. But I'm hearing if you're feeling, sporadic or scattered with all these different burdens, maybe you feel maybe you have a lot of, like, you're juggling and a lot of hats. So maybe you're like, over here you're CEO of your business, and over here you're mom and dad of your family. Over, down here you're trying to be the perfect partner, and then you have spirit, divine. So I'm hearing with that surrender, right? Surrender all. Release the burdens of feeling like you have to carry it all, that you have to juggle these hats all the time, and just render yourself to me, says Spirit. Focus on this Ace of Wands. Let me guide you. Let me lead you. Let me bring you your 10 of Cups, right? Leave space. Allow yourself space for more additional. Yes, Crystal. You say okay, right? Right? Light bulb. I love it when the light bulbs. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Because when you leave space, when you release the burdens, when you only hold on to, y'all, I've just realized this. We have, for the collective, was the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles, just like Spirit, 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, Spirit is confirming that message. Source got it. Always, Crystal. Always. Love it. And I love that Spirit, literally this whole thing came through and it was the exact same confirmation. So Spirit said, let me repeat myself. Okay? Let me go ahead and repeat myself. Everything that you just said for the collective, I'm going to also concur. Leave space. Release the burdens. Release the weight. Release the baggage. You don't need that extra baggage. It's not for quality. It's not about quantity. It's about quality. Yes. So I keep going back to that baggage. If you're traveling and you have a ton of luggage, instead use, I'm hearing like bring a multi-purpose, sweater or jacket, right? One that like is like a windbreaker on top of a winter coat that can also like turn into like a breezy, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. I'm hearing just like having the quality so they can be multi-purposeful, so it can condense the space to reduce the drag, to prevent the lag. Come on now. Thank you, Spirit. So that you have space for this abundant, new, delicious, happily ever after of 10 of Cups of fulfillment and celebration with the 3 cups under that. Yes, I love this. With the King of Cups underneath that. Yes. Maturing emotionally. The 8 of Cups underneath that. Walking away from what is not serving. This is what Spirit says. You are not what you don't see coming this week. If you can first prioritize the qualities of your values, hold sacred your heart, and release the burdens to make room for more to come. Beautiful. Beautiful. I hope that resonated. That's wonderful. Yeah. Ooh, I love that. Okay, so because of the sake of time, I'm hearing let's just go into our T formations, okay? Because that was really, really beautiful and deliberate. And I want to honor our time and space as well. I try to keep my Tea and Tarot Tea and Tarot soul sessions, which I do. I try to keep my Tea and Tarot collective reads to about an hour and a half, 90 minutes. One-on-one Tea and Tarot soul sessions also are about 90 minutes as well, because as you can see, I go in depth and I hear all the messages that are coming through. So if this is something you want to have for yourself, we can absolutely do so and have a in-person or a virtual or pre-recorded reading for you. And if you are in the United States, I will ship you my handcrafted loose leaf fruit infused herbal blend tea from my FemRems apothecary. All right, speaking of which, let me have a sip. And then we'll get into our tea formations. So if you are joining me for the first time this week, my Tea and Tarot, it always ends on the tea formations, which are, for the tea lovers, the affirmations that come from the tea bags. I like to save them. It's kind of like saving your fortune cookies, so to speak, but they're the tea formations, the fortune cookies from the teas, right? So I save them, I read them, and I place them on the strongest energy that it calls for. And then when I do my daily divine recap for tonight's unfolding of Tea and Tarot tomorrow, you'll be able to see all the cards directly, and you'll be able to read the tea formations if that helps you, if you like being able to see the cards and read whatever, additional messages might come through. Welcome on. So we have our first message here, first tea formation. Gratitude leads to love. Yes. Okay. So remember, this is what I'm hearing for the final week of this year. Gratitude leads to love. At the end of the year, at the end of the day, reflect this week on all the things that you're grateful for. Like I mentioned at the beginning, the blessings and the lessons, the victories and the challenges, because it is what makes up this beautiful, intricate dance of the yin yang lover's dance between yourself and spirit, between your divine counterpart. Release the fear and replace it with gratitude, because that's what will lead you to love. I love that. I'm going to put that on the lover's card. Why not? Smiling is the most basic kind of peace work. I like that too. If you just smile. Some Nat King Cole channeling through tonight. Smile through the pain and sorrow. Smile, then maybe tomorrow. I wish I knew the rest of the words, but maybe we need to look up that song. You'll find it's all worthwhile. I think I just made that up. If you just smile. Yeah. So I'm seeing this for a lot right now, but I'm actually seeing it for the Eight of Wands that are coming through, surprisingly enough. Because when you feel like you're in your head, smile even if you feel like you're stuck. Just like I said, through the victories and the challenges, through the blessings and the lessons, find what you're grateful for from this last year, in this last week, and smile through it all. Even if you feel mentally stuck, even if you feel like, how am I gonna get there from here? Jump into that portal. It's coming anyway. My favorite quote: "Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished." By Lao Tzu. Yes. That is the Seven of Pentacles energy. It's not out here, but it did come out in the bottom of the deck for the masculine. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. I'm going to put that on the Knight of Crystals because that is the slowest knight in the deck. Slow and steady wins the race. But for those who don't know about the Knight of Crystals, they are the most loyal and stable. So it may have taken a long time for this offering of Knight of Cups love, right? Knight of Cups coming out twice tonight. This with the Lover's card, right? This energy may have taken a while. Maybe it has taken forever, maybe all year long. It's like now finally it's coming, right? It doesn't hurry, but it will always be accomplished. Yes. Tenfold back to you, Crystal. Mary Christ consciousness, guide, gratitude, and abundance. Yes, beautiful. Tenfold back to you. Mama Nia says, and Princess Reba actually read the tea leaves. Oh, you're talking about our ancestor, your, my great, who is it again? My great grand aunt was a psychic, a dancer, an intuitive healing artist, just like me, or I guess I am that, just like her. You know, she's channeled through me, her spirit. And Mama Nia says that she read tea leaves, so the tea formations. Wow, is definitely another confirmation that her energy and her guidance and her spiritual, what's the word, legacy is coming down through us. I love that. Yes. Yes, Princess Reba and Princess Leah. Here we are, healing the heart of the woman and the soul of mankind. I love it. Trust is the question. Love is the solution. I immediately saw the Knight of Swords, the one where she's like, can I jump? Like, I'm so afraid to take this leap into the next portal. Maybe you're feeling so afraid of 2025 and what it has in store, and you're not sure if you can trust. How? Trust is the question. How do I trust? Love is the solution. Trust in love. Trust in the love. There's so much love energy out here, you guys. Even if you are in your head, there's just a lot of the fear around following your bliss, following your heart, following your true, pure love, following your divine calling, following, trusting your divine masculine. I'm even hearing with all this Hierophant, Emperor, King energy that's out here. And that can be the divine masculine within yourself, of bringing it into fruition, bringing your dreams, bringing your aspirations into the physical manifestation form. But it can also be trusting your divine masculine, trusting them to show up, trusting them to get it right, trusting them to, you know, just trusting them to be. But remember, release all of the baggage of the pain. Release the Three of Swords of what happened in the past. Lay down the Ten of Wands of what happened in the past. And make room. Trust is the question. Love is the solution. Make room for the new love. Make room for the new relationships, that Ace of Cups that came out. And continue to pour into yourself. Continue to let divine pour into you. You've been doing the work with the Eight of Pentacles we saw. You've been doing the work on your healing. That's why the Page is moving to the Knight, and the Knight is moving to the King, and the King is moving to the Emperor. Yes. And the Emperor is moving to the Lovers. Because there is growth and maturing, but we've got to allow ourselves to trust. Because we are activating purpose. We are activating purpose. Yes, that's why we're so afraid. That's why we're trying to walk by faith, and not by sight. That's why we're in our head. That's why we are here trying to trust this Ace, the divine coming through. Because this is our purpose. Our purpose is to move in conscious love. That is forgiveness. That is clean slate. That is trusting. We get a new chance at life in a week from today. So how are we going to close out this year? We're going to activate our purpose. I'm putting that on the Emperor card with that big old volcano erupting behind. It's activating. But move forward. Look forward in the past. Look forward. That chaos is in the past. Give to others and give to yourself the same attention. That's good. Especially with all of this energy when we're talking about this. A lot of heavy masculine energy. A lot of offerings and proposals and lovers. And give to yourself the same attention that you give to others. Don't forget that this is the balance of the yin and yang. It's not just about the other. It's about balancing your energy within yourself. The other is not here to complete or fulfill or replace what it is that you are to give yourself. Yes. Ashe. Okay. So I'm looking at the Lovers on that, so I'm going to put that there. Because it's that yin-yang balance, give and receive balance within yourself. Yeah. And our final T formation of the night. Yes, you said yes, Crystal. Thank you so much for everyone being here with me tonight. I really enjoy these Tea and Tarot Tuesdays. I've been enjoying being able to spend these evenings with you. And I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who has supported me all year long for my Tea and Tarot Tuesdays. This October was my 1 year of doing Tea and Tarot Tuesdays, but this year has been my first year where I have really consistently been on YouTube building my small little soul tribe, right? And you know, I just look back from the beginning of the year and how I couldn't even do lives because I didn't have enough subscribers, and it only took, 50 subscribers in order to be able to do lives. And I remember that was my goal. I had like 17 at the beginning of the year, and I was like, you guys, let's do it. And we got there, and now we're at like over 360 or something like that. And I know it's still small, and I know I can only imagine what a year from now we're going to be looking at. Like, remember last year when we only had 300 subscribers? We're going to be at, I'm just calling in the growth and the manifestation, not for the sake of subscribers, for the number. Remember, Taurus energy, it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. I don't care if I have 5 people in my tribe. right? I'm a performer. When I would sing, I'd be like, I don't care if one person was in the audience. It's always going to be my mama Nia. She always going to be in the audience. I can always at least count on her being in the audience, right? Or up on stage with me. Like, she always going to be in my chats, right? I could be literally performing just for her. And I'd be like, yo, we about to have a party, right? I have had to learn how to not care about the quantity and allow the quality of the energy. As long as we're in this high vibe, as long as we're offering peace and love and gratitude and abundance and healing, as long as we have the same mission to heal the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love, so that we can tap into our highest potential to live freely, fully, and deeply in this life and our authentic power, that's all that matters. And hopefully, my goal is to hope that it will expand, that it will bring more people, you know, and that it will bring and attract more people who are ready for that energy and that vibe. But either way, I'm super grateful. My gratitude is, and my heart is so full of just so much love for everyone who has been here with me on this journey. Sorry, I knew that took a long time so we can read our last deformation, but I just had to express that in this final week. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So our final T formation is compassion is your strength. Yes. Compassion, look at that, is your strength. So in all of this, for this week's reading, that Spirit wants us to know, we may be feeling uncertain about the future. We may feel like we're just taking these blind leaps of faith into the next portal, and we hope that we gonna, enter that portal in one piece. We know that we have had to go through so many heartbreaks, and we had to clear out so much baggage, and we had to do a lot of inner child healing, and we had to learn how to trust in ourselves and be our own best mate, soul mate, lover, friend. We've had to let divine guide us and lead us this year. But at the end of the day, our biggest strength is the compassion that we have had for ourselves, for each other. And that's what we're learning to be able to take into this next year. Really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. I'm going to put that on the Three of Swords, because sometimes our greatest pain actually is what leads us to our greatest victory. Yeah. Wow. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. So thank you, everyone. I hope that this reading resonates with you, and I hope that it does bring you more clarity and peace and confirmation for this year. And if you feel like you need to listen back to it at the end of the year in a couple days, that's okay. I know I'm going to listen back and be like, all right, let me hear what all channeled through, because that was a lot. That was a lot. You're beautiful and wonderful. And I hope that you continue to be as brilliant as you are. Hi, Crystal. You said thank you. So nice to meet you. Yes, beloved. Right back at ya. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for unfolding this final Tea and Tarot Tuesday. Actually, I guess it's not the final one because we do have one more next week. For the new year, for our New Year's Eve, I'll be here. I hope you feel called, if you do feel called, to subscribe to my channel, Princess Leah 888, so you can be a part of our soul tribe. And if you want to hit that notification bell so you can know whenever I am going live, whether it's for Tea and Tarot Tuesday or for my daily divine messages from Spirit, or right now we are closing out the year with my 21-day soul cleansing journey every day at noon, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if that is something that feels calling to you, we will continue to pull some daily divine messages from Spirit, as well as move into the new year of living freely, fully, and deeply in conscious love. So we're wrapping up week 2 right now of following our bliss. And then next week, we're going to move into taking transformative action, and it's going to be delicious, and I can't wait. So if that's something that's interesting for you, it's free to join live every day. So just make sure that you're subscribed. YouTube's doing the most. So hopefully you'll get notifications, but just make sure you hit that notification bell just in case for all notifications. Yeah, until next time, you all, you are wonderful. I hope you have a blessed and very Merry Christmas. If you celebrate, make sure that we all remember that we are celebrating the birth of Christ consciousness and conscious love as we are raising the vibrations of the highest frequencies of conscious love into this world, so we continue to heal the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind. The light within me honors, values, appreciates, and adores the light within you. Namaste. Peace and love. Bye.